What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here. Happy New Year's Eve, and if you don't see my next video, Happy New Year's. Don't forget to leave your addresses down below so you can be entered in a giveaway for next Friday. So this whole video is going to basically be about how you can turn a small budget into, thousands upon thousands of dollars. And I'm using TeamDeAngelo as an example. So we're going to be going from day one basically until right now, obviously skipping some videos and things like that. But this video right here is the very first video I ever got made for TeamDeAngelo. So let's go over here to that one. So this is it right here, right? So this video right here is when I got taken, in my Sebring convertible. And then this picture right here was the old TeamDeAngelo logo. Now, I remember having this video on my phone, and I would go around, I was showing people, oh man, check this video out. Check this out. And not a single person that I know in person took action. Not a single person I know in person joined TeamDeAngelo. Not a single one, guys. So I did this literally all by myself. I had people telling me, oh, that's a scam. That's not going to work. You should quit and get a real job. You should stop the online stuff, over and over and over and over and over. And I just kept doing what I'm doing, and now I make more than all of those people combined. And those are the same people that try and hit me up now and be like, hey, can you help me out? Can you help me make money? And stuff like that. And I'm just telling them no. Because you didn't help me in the beginning. You didn't believe in me in the beginning. And, that's just how I look at it now. That doesn't have to be your outlook on it or whatnot. But that's just how it is for me. Now, like I say, guys, everything doesn't have to be, where you making millions of dollars or anything like that. Like you can see, this is the first video I made right here, and that's just a bunch of 20s, a bunch of 20s. And as you can see in these videos right here, the video quality was not the best. Like literally, this was just a video of me sitting on a couch, So let's go ahead, load up. So this was the old logo here, and how I used to make my videos, guys, I had an iPhone 5, and I would literally just have it sit like this, right? I would just plop it down. I would just plop it down on my sound boofer, and then I would set the sound boofer on the chair, and I would just record the video, and then that's how I would make my videos, guys. So, they want the best quality. The sound quality wasn't the best, but I got started, and that's literally all you have to do. You have to get started. It doesn't matter if you don't have a bunch of money. It doesn't matter if people comment negatively on your videos. It doesn't matter if people dislike your videos. It doesn't matter because that's what that block button is for. So you just got to keep doing it, guys. You got to just keep going and keep grinding, and you just got to keep doing it repeatedly. Now, almost, 2 years later, you can see a huge difference in my videos. Now we're rocking the TeamDeAngelo t-shirts. I didn't even have TeamDeAngelo t-shirts back then. I didn't have TeamDeAngelo book bags, pens, flyers, posters, banners. I got all of that stuff now. It's completely different, from day one. But, I had to work for it, guys. Like I said, it was not easy. Like, look at this. Even in this video right here, as you can see, the video quality is just me sitting in the chair. Sitting on the couch, and that wasn't even a couch I paid for. I actually got that from my dad. That was a couch that I got from my first apartment. So, this was the first apartment that I moved in. So, if you see my other video, basically, of me pointing to a little appointment, it's like pointing like that. That's the little apartment that I was in when I first moved out, and, stuff like that. So, you just gotta keep trying, So, I even joined a Four Corners at one point. I was into that for a whole week, and then that was a waste of money. So stupid. But even the TeamDeAngelo website, guys. Look at the TeamDeAngelo website compared to what it is today. Like two completely different things. Right? Back then it was just like,
hey, how's it going, guys? If you're
like, as you see, back then it was just like, basically like a blog. So it'll show you the back end training and stuff like that. The registration form's completely different now. Everything is different about it, It looks a lot nicer. The training, I think maybe had maybe 20 videos. Maybe 20 or whatnot. And it was just a lot of work in the beginning. Like, there were so many problems, so many issues. And, that's how it started, though, guys. Like, it's not going to be a free lunch when you first start out. That's just how it is. It's not going to be a free lunch. Like TeamDeAngelo didn't look how it looked now. Like I didn't have a lot of people in Team D'Angelo. Now I got thousands of members. I help people make hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, like it's a good feeling, guys. You know, like I've helped change lives. You know, like I've had people literally go from living in the slums of the hood to living in, you know, whatever those little condos and stuff like that. You know, they went from driving a crappy, you know, 19 whatever car to driving a 2000 something BMW and stuff like that. Like, I've literally changed people's lives. And it's a good feeling, you know. Like I didn't even have like money like this all the time. That was money I made in 1 week, guys. You know, like, and I just keep, you know, you just keep improving and improving and improving, guys. You know, it's like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's just not. You know, at least for me, it's not gonna happen overnight. So as you can see, this was a very like this was in the making right here. So you can see, this was my very first CPA video. So I think this is when I first found out about CPA. I actually found out about CPA on my way up to I think I was up to Madison, Wisconsin, and I was with my dad, and I was just in the car looking at some videos on YouTube or whatnot, and I remember getting so excited because I always wanted to do CPA, but I didn't know what CPA was. I didn't know what it was called. Like I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, oh man, that would be awesome. Like I know there's a way these people are getting paid for you putting in a email over on those what was it, the iPhone apps and stuff like that, like the iPhone winning free iPhone. Like I found out about that and I was like, man, what is that? But they didn't tell you in the video what it was called. So I just found a random video, just came across, and they was telling me all about the CPA and stuff like that. And I mean that completely took off. As soon as I found out what it was called, I went and bought so many courses on it and stuff like that. And then, you know, we started making videos on it. So things just started progressing, guys, and progressing and progressing and progressing. And everything happens at a pace. You know, it didn't happen, like I said before, guys. It didn't happen overnight. Now, as you can see, like this was the old Team D'Angelo background here, like what was on the inside. And like, look at the difference now, guys. Like, let's see here. Let me show you. Like, look, this was the getting started. You know, June 4th, 2016, and this is the back office getting started now. So let's go ahead and check that out. So you can see this right here is the getting started now, and looks completely different. Looks a lot sleeker, cleaner. You can take tests now. Shows how many members are inside the groups. People can message me right here, like in the Team D'Angelo thing. People can message me or whatnot, send inboxes. You got notifications that tell you exactly when I upload a video, where it's at, stuff like that, guys. Like, you know, we even got a Bitcoin faucet, the Team D'Angelo network, CPA network. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens over time. Like it didn't, like I said before, guys, it didn't happen overnight, you know. Then I had the Team D'Angelo matrix phase there. Then I ended up having to get rid of that because of you know, the people, what was it, PayPal ended up shutting down the account. Then as you can see, guys, these are more couch videos, couch videos. So like I said, guys, you just gotta start. Like there isn't a requirement to how much money you have or and stuff like that. You just have to get started. You have to start trying. You have to start doing something. You know, you can't just, oh, I don't have any money. I don't have a nice computer. I don't have a nice car. Like I didn't have any of that when I first started, guys. Like my car that I had when I first started was a 1996 Sebring convertible, and the window was blown out. The back window was blown out. My seats were tore up. You know, everything about that car was awful. And I remember it was either drive with the back window blown out and or have it with the top down and the back window won't show blown out, but the whole seats and everything were just going to be tore up, right? So it was not positive, guys. It was not positive at all. But you know, I stick to my guns. You know, I always say never like spend money needlessly and stuff like that. So you know, I just clinched on to the money that I had and kept reinvesting and reinvesting and reinvesting. I could have went and bought another car. I could have went and did this. I could have went and done that. But you know, everything, you know, just kept reinvesting. That was my whole thing. Reinvest, 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 reinvest. That's how I am right now, guys. I just reinvest, 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 reinvest. Offline, I'm extremely cheap, like extremely cheap offline. But online, I'll drop $5, $10, $20,000, you know, on a new platform, or I'll pay whatever it is for the developers to make a new site or to add an extension on the Team D'Angelo or to change this up or to fix this problem. But offline, nope. I'm about as cheap as you can be offline. Like So as you can see right here, this is the video I had made in my Sebring convertible. I think this is when I was getting the other car I had just bought fixed or whatnot, and I was talking about the value of money. So, like you see right there, little thing was falling off in the back windows blowing out. You can't tell because of the lighting or whatever. But it was not good, guys. And like I said, guys, you just gotta keep trying. That's the number one thing. If you take anything from this video, is you gotta keep trying and you can't give up, right? And then this video right here, this is basically I started. PayPal had shut down my account. They took all my money that I had, and I turned that 16 bucks that I had, that last 16 bucks, into thousands of dollars. And then I made a whole course and everything on how I did it. And I think I sent that course out for free to like 600 people, and like 30 or 40 people or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, had actually went through and actually did the course. And that was it. Like, out of 600 people, only like 30 or 40 people actually took action and started making money. That's some stuff right there, guys. That people are not serious about making money. Like, that's just how it is. And we just kept going and going and going, and then boom, this is when I got my tripod. So I guess we just, what did I have? Did something. Wanted to start the year off right. That's what I said in that video. So then we have made a whole video here. Basically, this is videos going over all my goals that I want to do for this year. So here it is right here.
What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here. Happy New Year. As you can see, when he got a new camera, so we're going to start the year off right. Okay, so I also picked up an Xbox One. I already had the PS4, and I even...
So that was my old little office right there or whatnot in my apartment. Like I said, like, this year really like took off for me, guys. So this year in January, so this year when I had made this video and whatnot, I was still in my very first apartment, still being cheap, of course, and that was it, so I was right there in my very first apartment, and I was like, okay, I need another room for just my office space. So then I moved, and then that's where video right here, I think this was the first video I made in my new place or whatnot. So then we go right here. And like the last 11 months was just like, guys, like really like just, I've done so much stuff in the last 11 months here. I've had some of my best months with CPA. I've met $50,000 in 1 month. This this was the video I had made or whatnot in my new place. And then this is the house I just got into right here. So after that, I was there in that apartment for like maybe 4 or 5 months. Then I got my house right here. And, so this is my journey basically showing, what you think about, going through everything, showing like the little house off here. Now it's not like a mansion or anything like that. That's the house that I'm in right now. And like I said, guys, you just gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying, and 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 you gotta keep trying. I got scammed, so as you can see, they end up stealing money from me or whatnot. I only end up getting half of it back. And as you can see, I got a new desk right here. So from the other videos right here, was my new desk. And you guys just gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying, guys. You just gotta keep going. So this video I made right here, this was all about how I started, basically how I had jobs. Like, people love to see, somebody that's had a job basically in their predicament, come to the light, So I used to have jobs and stuff like that, and people, they was like, oh, I got a job, I'm going through the same stuff he's going through and stuff like that. So people watch these videos and they'll go through and then, they'll go from there. And then I made my Max Bounty campaign here. So this was when I first started out with the Max Bounty campaign. And I was just basically made this whole campaign here just to show people that you can make thousands of dollars, right? You can do this. And all you got to do is basically just, get some training and really do it. And then we end up making thousands of dollars in one day, thousands of dollars in 1 month. And then we just kept going and going and going and going and going and going, and then this one right here was 7,000 in 8 days. And, we just keep improving, guys. Just keep improving. So this one was $34,000 in 28 days. And then after that, I think Max Bounty shut down my account because they didn't like my video that I had made over on YouTube. So this one right here, they shut down my account, so no longer was using that one. So as you can see, that one got a lot of views right there. They was like, oh man, for real? Yeah. So I had basically tried to help some people out, and that was the end of it. So then I ended up buying my Camaro, and I think this video right here, this was the first video I made in it. No, that wasn't it right here. It was back some more. So it probably was this video, the first one that I made with it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but yeah. So then I ended up buying that, and you always want to use your stuff, guys, to make you more money. Then you can also use it as a tax write-off. So like, oh yeah, I use it in my videos and stuff for a tax write-off. So now that's why I make videos in my car, and videos over here, video here. And as you know, we just keep improving. So now I have my first, semi-big giveaway for me anyway, was the Xbox One giveaway. So I gave that away. And then that's when I moved into my new house. And then, we're making money with Cash Network. And then, guys, we just keep improving and improving and improving and improving and improving, guys. Like, literally just keep improving. And, like, the last less than, like, 18 days, I think I've made, like, almost $40,000 or whatnot, between $30,000 and $40,000 in the last like 17 days. So I mean, you just got to keep trying, guys. That's it. You just got to keep doing it. Then we basically started getting into the crypto. So first two got scammed. The bitconnect, I mean not bitconnect, the Bippity got scammed. So this right here, we got scammed with Bippity. Then we got scammed with Chaingroup, and then we got into bithunger, and then bithunger started making a huge killing or whatnot. So if you're not with them, I do recommend it. And yep, so everybody got scammed here. Was that only 3 weeks ago? So where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Yep, 2 weeks ago I made that video. Where is it at? Alright, it's right here, 2 weeks ago. Yep, so that's when everybody got scammed in there. They stopped paying out. And yes, they are gone, guys. They aren't coming back. The site's down and everything now. So they're gone. That's simple. And then bithunger has been like fantastic because it's just peer to peer. And the reason why I have no problem with promoting that type of business, normally like I would never promote that type of business, but now it's just like, if you look at it the same way, the only difference between Chaingroup and bithunger is that it's peer to peer, and they aren't lying about what they're doing. Like Chaingroup, they're like, oh, we're trading, and all these other ones, you're gonna get 3% back daily, and all this extra stuff, and they aren't really doing anything. All you're doing is just giving them money, and they're just giving it back to you slowly. What's the difference between giving someone else, like another person, the money, and then you just keep doing that repeatedly over and over and over with no risk? So I mean, I'd rather go with bithunger than these sites that keep coming out with a 2% and 3% and 12% daily and all this extra stuff. I'd rather just go with the peer-to-peer, or MLM versus these non-consistent ones or whatever. So then now, this is the new stuff that we're in now, guys, and then that's where we are for today. So like I said, guys, consistent, consistent, consistent. Like just keep being consistent. Make a video, as you say, I make a video either once a day or twice a day. Once a day or twice a day. Every single day. I keep updating. I keep updating. I keep updating. And I just don't stop. You can't stop, guys. You have to keep going. So now we're in Devorcoin. We're still rocking it with the CPA. And, I'm really trying to hit this crypto stuff pretty hard so I can get it down packed. Like I said, I've only been hitting it pretty hard for the last 2 months. So I've only made, probably maybe 30, 20, 25 around there, $1,000 or whatnot with it. So that's not too bad. I mean, I don't know a lot of people that be doing it, that's in it for, a month and start crushing it like that. But I mean, it's all because I don't give up. I try and I try and I try and I try and I try, and I just keep doing lots of research. Like if I don't understand something, I don't go and comment on a YouTube channel, and be like, hey, well, what is this? And then just wait. Like I don't wait for answers. I go out and find it. And then when you do that, you go out and you're looking for something and you're like trying to find an answer to something, you end up getting another question that you need to be answered to understand that answer. So then you go out and you find that, and then you have to get another answer to that question, and then that question to that answer, and then so on and so on and so on, and then eventually you'll have enough information to understand the original question. And that's how it has to be, guys. You can't just sit around and wait, So that's pretty much it, guys. I know this video got extremely long here, but that's how it is. So I always post everything, my good and my bad. So since day one, a year, basically almost going on 2 years now, and it's completely different, guys. Like from day one, like I said before, we weren't making a bunch of money or whatnot. Didn't have my Camaro, I didn't have my house, I didn't have my equipment. Like my computer that I'm making this video on right now costs more than my first car. Like my room, that my upstairs, I use the whole thing as my room or whatever, and that entire thing is bigger than my first apartment. So you just gotta keep trying, and you just gotta get serious about it. And if I make a video on it, guys, it's probably gonna be pretty good. I mean, like I'm not tooting my own horn or anything like that. But the reason why I make these videos is to help people make money. Because I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like to work a 9 to 5 job. I know what it's like to go door to door and get the door slammed in your face and people tell you go get a real job. I know what it's like to start your own online business. I know what it's like to have people, trying to access your site and your site doesn't work. I know what it's like to go through all of those BS problems, and you just gotta keep going. Like, I mean, if you quit, it's over. It's done with. You just gotta keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And I mean, that's literally it, guys. You just can't give up. So it doesn't matter if you have a bunch of money. It doesn't matter about any of this stuff. Like a lot of people, like I said, guys, they won't even go through and watch this entire video. Like I even had someone comment the other day, "Oh, you should make your videos shorter, or you can take your ass to another channel." Right? That's another thing, guys. You cannot care what broke people think. That's a huge thing, guys. Never care what a broke person has to say negative anyway. Okay, and I don't mean like, oh, you got a great business going. Fuck you, you broke piece of shit. Not something like that, right? All right, you just gotta be, humble or whatever. But if they're negative and they're just like, oh, well, I don't know why you keep doing that and why you keep doing the business and all this other stuff. Like I have some guy commenting on one of my Facebook posts, since my old one got deleted or whatnot, and he was like, "Oh, Bitcoin is a bubble and it's gonna pop and you're gonna lose all your money, and I can't wait to see you working at McDonald's." I was sitting there like, if this was like 2 years ago, I probably would have argued with him and all type of stuff. Now it's just like, oh, okay, because I mean I don't care anymore. I mean, in my eyes, this dude is just broke. Like he doesn't know any better. It's like a child. Like, why would I care if all the cryptocurrency went away? Nothing would happen to me. Sure, I'll lose money, but it's not going to be the end of the world because I have like several other different income sources. That's another thing, guys. Always have multiple streams of income. So, I got a crap ton of stuff. I own stores, Shopify stores. Well, not Shopify anymore, but I own like, web-based stores. I own apps in the App Store, apps on the Play Store. I have TeamDeAngelo, of course. I got all my other websites, and then just like a lot of stuff going on, guys. So you just gotta have money coming in from all over in every direction. But I really hope this video helped you guys out. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, drop I don't know, 1, 2, 3 after whatever your comment down below. Just drop 1, 2, 3, and I'll I don't know, I'll send a special video like training course or something like that, or something. Just for you making it all the way to this end. I really want to see how many people really made it all the way to the end. So just type like something like this, right? So thanks for video, whatever your message is, and then just type 1, 2, 3 after it. Don't include it in your address link or whatnot, because then if it's like your address link is whatever this is, like whatever that is, that you got it as 1, 2, 3 connect, I'm just gonna think that's part of the Bitcoin address. So have it like separate or something like that, or before it or whatever. But that's pretty much it, guys. Happy New Year's Eve. If you don't see my next video before then Happy New Year's. But again, guys, stay persistent and it will work, right? That's the number one thing, guys. Stay persistent and keep trying and keep learning.